Alrighty, so now let's go ahead and move back over to our service now. And let me simply expand the window here for this product service. So I'll go ahead and define the base URL for the service that we're going to call. Right now we're hard coding it. We'll get into the config file stuff for it later. So this is the URL for our Spring Boot REST API. And then in our constructor, we're going to inject the HTTP client. And recall, Angular has a dependency injection framework, and HTTP client behind the scenes is injectable, and Angular will inject it for us. And be careful here on the imports here. Don't choose the auto imports. You may want to add it manually, because sometimes Visual Studio Code has problems on importing the correct module. So be sure to make use of Angular Common HTTP. So let me kind of scroll down here a bit. And we'll write this new method, getProductList. Returns an observable of product array. And this method is basically going to map the JSON data from the Spring Data REST service to a product array. So we use the HTTP client, we make a GET request to that base URL, the data that's returned, we pipe it, and then we make use of map to map that data to our given data type. And so we grab that response._embedded.products, and that's going to be the product array that we're going to make use of. We'll also add a little supporting interface here at the bottom to help us with this mapping. So this interface getResponse will help us unwrap the JSON data from the Spring Data REST API and make use of that _embedded entry that comes back from the Spring Data REST API. And we'll access the array of products. Now I need to take care of some imports here. So for observable, I can make use of the quick fix. But for map, it may not give you an easy solution here in Visual Studio Code, so we can just manually provide the entry. So I'll just move up top, and I'll add the import here for the map. And map is a special operator from the RxJS module. And RxJS is short for Reactive JavaScript. All right, so this looks pretty good. So this is the coding here for our product service. It'll make a GET request to that backend base URL, grab the data, unwrap it accordingly, and make it available as an array of products.